Hey, this is WhyBeAre with BeamNG.drive, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Heavy Delivery Pack, Utah, which contains 4 scenarios. We have Built Gravel Tough, Heavy Cargo B, and Topsy Turvy. We're just going to do these in order, starting with the Built Gravel Tough one. In this ultimate trial, a heavy-duty D35 series pickup with the stock non-supercharged engine would haul a huge boulder. Weighing more than twice the truck's weight at almost 12,000 pounds, this mean rock would put both you and the truck through a tough challenge. Alright, let's go. And apparently, I heard some glass shattering the second I spawned that up, and it looks like my rear window has been shattered by the boulder. So I assume the boulder is a little bit inside of my truck actually, and I could probably take advantage of that. So I don't have to worry about it actually falling out. All I have to worry about is the truck tipping over. Because with this much weight, like 2 feet taller than the truck itself, it's going to be really easy to tip it, I would assume. We're going to do a quick test right here. We're just going to fling it around this corner and see if it'll flip it over like I would expect. Yep, as expected. Now let's go ahead and do this legitimately without flipping the truck over. I just wanted to prove that you could probably do that, because if I do this whole thing without flipping it once, people might say, oh, WhyBeAre, that was so easy. You didn't need to worry about flipping it. Nope, that right there shows, yeah, you actually do need to take a little bit of concern into it. You can't just whip it around the corners like that. I mean, to be fair, that was like the exact opposite of taking concern. We were going reckless disregard mode, and, well, that's what happens when you do that. And with the stock non-supercharged engine, I actually don't have to worry too much about accidentally going too fast, I would think. I would think if they gave me the bigger engine, I'd be in more trouble than the smaller engine. So like right there, a nice, smooth rotation around the corner. I don't know exactly how I got my tailgate to pop open. Can I close it if I hit the button? Nah, it's busted. I'm hitting the button to close it and nothing's happening. Oh well. Hey, we reached 30 miles per hour. I think that's the first time I've done that so far. I'm going to try not to slow down this corner, although we're going to be going like 35 because we got a little bit of a downhill. I don't know if this is going to work out right. I mean, it looks like there's a little bit of an uphill, so I think I can get away with this. We're going to go real close to the interior of the corner. And that was perfect. I didn't need to slow down. And if I did slow down, it would have been really bad because I lost a ton of momentum because of that little hill. It doesn't look that steep, but when you got 12,000 pound boulder in the back of your truck, yeah, any hill can feel pretty steep. Especially considering, once again, stock engine. Oh man, that tire right there, it almost looks like it's running flat. I bet the one on the right's even worse because it looks like more of the weight's to the right. Yes! That tire almost looks like it's running on the rim. Like right there, almost on the rim. Kind of bouncing though, so it's like sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. And where's the next checkpoint? Did I go the wrong way? There it is, and it's level with me. We're good. For a second, I thought the thing was going to tell me to go in the dirt, and I missed it completely because I didn't see any checkpoints. It was kind of around the corner. All right, we're going to slow down a little bit here because this is a tighter corner. Going up on the wheels. I'm going to go into the dirt for my own safety. I don't want this thing to tip over. I mean, I could have tried to pull it in tighter, but then you're kind of putting a lot of the weight shift to the left, because that's really what you're doing. You're controlling the shifting of the weight. You're not really worried about the rock falling out because it's kind of inside the vehicle. You're just worried about it accidentally putting too much weight to the left or right and causing it to roll over, as we did at the very start before. Although right now I wish I would have had a little bit more momentum coming into this than what I had, because we're going 8 miles per hour. That's what happens when you try to be safe instead of fast. You regret it. I would have been much less regretful if I was upside down. That's not true. I would really regret being upside down because then I'd have to do it all over again, and it would definitely be slower than what we're doing right now. Kind of interesting, like 0 to 10 is really slow, but then 10 to 20 is actually fast. Like once we hit 10 miles per hour, it starts actually putting down the power. It's funny, it's almost like a turbocharged engine where it's like spooling, and then there's the power. Except it's not. I think since it's the normal stock engine, it should be naturally aspirated. So I don't know what's going on with that. You know, with an American V8, you should have almost all the torque at like 1,000 RPMs. So weird. All right, where are we going here? Oh, we got across the, oh goodness, that weight shift. You see the boulder falling over to the left. Got to go real slow, control that, and then continue along. Now the boulder's like right in the middle. That's perfect. You know, this boulder, This is gonna sound really dumb, but this boulder almost looks like a toilet seat from some angles. Like, I swear, like, from that angle, it almost looks like a toilet seat, doesn't it? You see, you got the little bottom part that you connect on. You got the whole backing, and then it almost looks like you have, like, a actual water system there because it's thick enough, and almost looks like you have a seat in front of you. Looks like a toilet. I can never unsee that now. Oh, my goodness, my truck don't fit. My truck too fat. I mean, it would have fit if I came in with the right angle, but I didn't. Anyways, let's go to the next scenario, which is, gotta scroll to find it because I have a ton of scenarios installed. Heavy cargo. And it's funny, these ones have like the exact same thumbnail except for the color of the truck. So if you go back and forth between them, it looks neat if you look at the top right. Just seeing the color of the truck change for no reason at all. Anyways, let's go and get started. Deliver a trailer carrying 2 pickups and a pigeon around Utah using the T-Series truck. And I think I just heard a tire pop. It was really faint, but I'm pretty sure I heard it. Doesn't appear to be any of my tires, so I don't care. It must have been one of the vehicles inside the trailer. And we actually got kind of a light-duty truck for this. I was expecting to have one of the ones with 3 axles, but we have one of the 2-axle ones. So we'll just back that up to there. Hopefully that's close enough. I know I'm not really at the best angle, but yep, that's good. We're attached. And let's get going. And actually, that's pretty impressive. We're already up to 20 miles per hour. I thought we would struggle a lot more with that much weight, but the T-Series is a powerful vehicle. It can carry a lot of weight without much issue at all. I mean, I do remember carrying just the trailer with a D-Series, and it was a struggle. You got the T-Series carrying the trailer with 3 vehicles in it, and it's just hauling along with no problem. We got a pretty flat place we're driving on, so I don't think I have to worry too much about going up hills, although a little bit of a downhill right here. Better slow down. There you go. 30 miles per hour feels like a pretty safe speed. 40 is getting a little risky. That's why I'm just letting it coast. And I see a tight corner. Definitely want to slow down there. I don't know how top heavy this trailer actually is, but I'm a little bit worried of going through these corners too fast. So just keep it nice and safe like I'm doing right here. A little too close to the edge there. I mean, I'm taking up both sides of the road because there's no traffic. Nobody can tell me what to do. But if you wanted to only stay on your side of the road, it would actually be a little bit more hard, that's for sure. But I don't want to do that. I just want to get through it. Like right here, there's not even a divider. How am I supposed to know if I'm perfectly on my side of the road? Little bit of a tap right there. That is a tighter corner than I thought it was. No damage though, because I was able to slow down just enough to make nothing bad happen. Well, maybe pulling a little bit to the left. Not enough to mess me up, hopefully. We only got 3 checkpoints left. Don't blow it. 3 checkpoints. If you blow it there, you deserve the failure. I noticed my front tire looks like it might be wobbling a little bit, or it might be I'm just trying to correct it so often it appears to wobble. And oops! I didn't notice that was a churn right there. Can we back this thing up the hill? Yes! T-Series power! The T-Series is too strong, man. If I wasn't able to back that up, it would have been a challenge. No, if T-Series got all that torque, just pushing that truck along like it's nothing. I mean, that trailer along like it's nothing. You know, the funny thing is the T-Series doesn't feel that much slower whether or not you have a trailer on it, just because of the way it's designed. Not fast, but it's powerful. Very, very powerful. And there's the end. Oh, why am I swerving? What am I doing? What am I doing? Trailer, get there. Okay, we're good. We're good. Hold on. I can save this. My off-road T-Series, engage! Please don't get stuck, trailer. Just last for like 10 more seconds. Oh, I hear it crashing. Come on! There we go. That was kind of awkward. Don't know exactly what caused me to lose control right there. That was just very, very unexpected. So there are my scores. Super impressive, don't you think? And then we're going to go ahead and go on to the next scenario in the pack, which is Heavy Cargo B. Deliver a trailer carrying 2 pickups and a pigeon around Utah using the T-Series truck with a scary twist. So what is the scary twist? I'm looking at the truck itself. It appears to be exactly the same. And we start at the same spot with the trailer in the same spot, and we might even be taking the exact same route. So as of right now, I have no idea what the twist may be. It must be something on the actual road we're going to drive on. So let's go and back this thing up. Attach the trailer. Trailer attaches like normal. The feet didn't stay extended or something like that to make it really just drag along as you go. I could have saw that as an interesting twist, but that wasn't the case. So at this point in time, no idea. I have no idea what the twist is. Wait a minute. The truck is running at 33.3 bars of boost. Normally it only runs at 33.1. There's the twist. No, that's not it. That's really not it. I'm just teasing around. I really don't know. I don't see anything different with the road itself. Gravity doesn't feel different. It feels like we're in normal gravity just as before. I don't know. Was that a little different maybe when I was slowing down? Like I saw the trailer shake a little bit, but that might have just been a coincidence. I don't know. That's the only thing different I've noticed so far. Yeah, the trailer shakes when you brake. That's the difference I've noticed. Maybe the brakes are kind of worn. I mean, it still brakes. You see, I'm hitting the brakes and we're slowing down. So it's not like it doesn't have brakes or something like that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Gotta let myself straighten out. See, with a trailer, if you start swerving like that and it's fishtailing, you don't want to slow down. You gotta accelerate. It's one of those things where people get into trouble because if their trailer starts swerving, they'll slow down, which makes it swerve harder. You actually gotta accelerate to pull the trailer in a straight line and straighten it out. At least that's the way I would do it. Maybe that's the wrong way, but it works. It works. That's all that matters, is that it works. Because you saw I was starting to swerve and I'm like, nuh-uh. You know, it's going to be ironic that the one with the twist is going to be faster probably than the one without the twist because I'm more comfortable driving this because I've done the road before with the setup. Yeah, something's different with the brakes, but that's not that big of a twist. Like if they were worse than they are, maybe it would matter, but I could still brake. It's not like it's detrimental to my abilities. I just got to maybe kind of hit the brakes a little bit lighter. Okay, floor it to straighten out the trailer. See, I almost slowed down. I'm like, nuh-uh, you don't want to slow down, you want to floor it. Is there a twist at the end? Nope. That's it. Heavy cargo B. Huh. Apparently there was some damage to something on the way there, even though that felt like it was a flawless run and I didn't hit anything. Maybe just the way the vehicles are bouncing around in the trailer caused a little bit of damage. Anyways, let's go ahead and go to the very last scenario in the pack, which is topsy-turvy. What's worse than an Ibishu pigeon? Two Ibishu pigeons. What's worse than that? That one of them is already upside down. Can it get even worse? That's up to you. And if it's up to me, then the question is, yeah, of course it can get way worse. Easily. Oh, like that. I'm popping a wheelie and I've already had the pigeon fall out. And there's the failure. Okay. So let's be a little bit more gentle on the throttle there. Instead of flooring it like that, we're going to go pretty smooth on it. And then cornering. How does it do on the corners? I'm not... Ooh, this is sketchy. Just let it sit and stabilize. Okay, go. So we got to be real careful with this. This is not as easy as the pickup truck with the rock in it. This one seems to be much more difficult because of the fact that the pigeon itself is already a very, very unstable vehicle. And then when you put all that extra weight on top of it, it makes it that much more unstable. Like I'm just trying to drive in a straight line right here and it's bouncing all over the place. I'm not even steering that much. I'm like doing a little bit to the left if I see it start to sway too far to the right. All the back and forth movement is just the shifting of the suspension. The gas. That's what I got. I got the gas. So we're at checkpoint 3 out of 9, and so far I've been going in a straight line, which makes this pretty easy. If we actually get to some corners, yeah, I'll be a little bit worried. I'm not worried about slowing down, because the way they're kind of on each other, they were kind of locked together, I would think, and slowing down shouldn't be an issue, even if I slam on the brakes. But if I actually have to go around a corner or accelerate, that's where I'm worried. You know, interestingly, I'm probably more worried about acceleration, where all I have to do is just be careful with it, and it shouldn't be an issue. So is that checkpoint up there gonna make me go through the tunnel? I think I might see one a little bit left of the tunnel, but it's really hard to tell because it blends in with the mountain a little bit. I think I see one though. We'll see once we hit this checkpoint. Will the white checkpoint I'm staring at become red? Yes, it will. And ooh, we're getting a little wiggly. Calm down, vehicles. You guys can stay flat. All right, I'm gonna have to do something. So you know what? Let's go and start slowing down. I'm gonna do a gradual slowdown just in case. In fact, I'm just gonna let it coast at this point. Alright, 15 miles per hour. That seems like a safe speed to kind of just be prepared to churn, because I am really scared of what'll happen with this thing when I go around that corner. We're gonna go real light on the steering. I'm just barely touching the controller to go left. Just enough to get us to go in. I mean, that is like staying so flat, it's overkill. But I was worried. After the way it started off, I was really scared. I guess I don't have to be as scared as I am, though. Although we're definitely going to have some more serious corners. Up until now is straight away, straight away, straight away. Now I see a decent amount of cornering, so I'm actually kind of just going a little slower than I can. I'm only using about maybe 80% of the throttle. I have a little bit more if I wanted to. Don't need it, though. It's totally unnecessary, though, and if I was to actually do that, I'm pretty sure issues would arise and it wouldn't make things better at all. So I'm going to stay with the way I'm doing it because we're so close to the end. 2 more left. And first one has a real tight corner, so we're going to slow this thing down. It's funny, when the car downshifts, you could actually see it kind of buckle. Alright, very, very careful. Just enough steering. Don't you dare tip. I see it start to tip. And with a Pigeon, it's very concerning. It's not like the D series where if it starts to tip, you're like, oh, I'm fine. You see this thing start to tip and you start sweating bullets because you know how fast the Pigeon can tip back over. But we made it. It has been a success. And I think that will do it for this video. So until next time, this has been WhyBeAre. I'll see ya.